This is the TFL 2022 Toyota Tundra, and this is the pickup truck plus SUV talk Tundra, and this is Andre, and this is Tim. And in this video, we're going to find out something very important. Isn't that right, boys?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to find out how much Andre squats.
Me squat?
Oh, I squat. We both squat.
So there's a difference between the two trucks, and I don't know if you can tell, but the difference is, stay there, boys. The difference is that Tim has a rough country leveling kit, and we don't. So basically, Tim's front end is a little bit higher than the front end of our Tundra. So the question is, when you hook up a trailer, does a leveling kit actually make the truck squat more? But there's an easier way to figure this out, boys. You know what that is?
What's that?
Put down your tailgate, both. Put down your tailgate. Use a little magic button. No, use the magic button. All right, come on. All right, now sit. There you go. You too, Andre. Because we're basically
are you measuring our weights. Yeah,
we're replicating what we're going to be doing with the trailer here. So there's a problem. There's a problem with this, and that is, well, first of all, I have a tape measure.
Yes.
So I could measure the amount of squat when you guys got into it.
But you can visually almost see it, can't you?
Well,
no, I'm lighter than Andre.
Well, that's the other problem. Andre is probably a little bit bigger and heavier than you are. So maybe what we should do is hook it up to a trailer.
Let's use a really heavy camping trailer with about 700 pounds of tongue weight and see what's what.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've got online says, you ruined your truck. You put a leveling kit on it, so you can't have tow anything because it's going to squat like this the whole time. And I'm like, you know what, guys? Are these keyboard warriors correct? Which mostly they're not, but are they? And so let's find out.
Andre, how much tongue weight does our Black Series camper afford when we hook it up to a truck?
It's about 700 pounds, maybe a little bit more. So
we're maxing out the Tundra.
No, we're not.
Sorry.
Well, if actually we all got in, but yeah, we kind of true. Okay. That's interesting too. So I have 1,400 pounds of payload.
So do I.
And I have a moonroof, and I have. So how do you have the same payload as I do?
Well, you should have less payload.
I should have less payload.
Yes.
So your sticker says 1,400?
Well, let's go look.
Let's go look.
Yeah, let's look here. Let's go see. It should be different. If you've got the sunroof,
I got
moonroof,
the panoramic moonroof, whatever.
That should add weight to it.
1,400 pounds right there, and it says caution, load carrying capacity reduced. What?
That sticker doesn't mean anything. That's a sticker
from... by 0 pounds.
You know what that sticker's from? That's from the Southeast Toyota, because they go to distribution center. Whatever they add, it's a CYA sticker.
Okay, what do you have?
Let's go look.
Or Southeast, or what do they call it? I don't know.
All right, what's yours say?
Okay, mine says 1,400 pounds. And I have the dual pane sunroof.
But our gross vehicle weight rating is the same, or it should be. Wait, yours is 7230?
Yeah.
Show this.
I'm showing.
7230?
Okay, because that moonroof has to add a couple hundred pounds.
Well, that's what we've always been told, right?
Yeah.
7230, it's the same. It doesn't make any sense, Toyota.
Right, wait. I gotta do my thing. Chin rub.
Is that your thing?
All right, hold on. We couldn't do the squat measurement before because I was filming. So Tim, you measure the squat that Andre has on his truck when he gets in. So do it without. Do it first without. Yep.
No, let's do it here.
Yeah, do it here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can.
So from the ground to the lower bed fender.
All right, we're at.
What is that? 39?
Yeah, you're kind of crooked. You gotta go straight
there.
In the middle of the
About 39.
Okay, now jump in, Andre. We'll just keep the camera.
I'm not gonna move it.
39. Oh, look at that. I'd say that was a quarter of an inch, wouldn't you say?
Maybe even a half.
Maybe even a half an inch of squat. You added a half inch of squat.
I'm not that heavy.
All right, now Andre, you do the same thing for Tim. Actually, you know what? Let's just use Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make this scientific.
Oh, great.
All right. How much do you weigh, Andre? Do you remember me asking?
Never mind.
230. All right, same thing. It's a little bit over 39. Okay, go for it, Andre. Oh, you're off the ground.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about the same, wouldn't you say?
I think it's about the same.
It's about the same.
But I mean, that's the thing, right? So the truck's got less rake because we had a leveling kit, so it should. That's what people tell me. Internet commenters aren't wrong, are they?
All right, let's hook up to a trailer. Let's stop playing around.
All right, go. All right,
okay.
Let's go hook up, Andre. Go pull it up at the trailer. So we're here at the ranch, and we're going to be hooking up to the Black Series, which, like Andre said, has 700 pounds of tongue weight. I think the trailer itself weighs about 6,000 pounds, actually. And we're going to see what kind of squat we're getting. Or not getting. I'm not sure this is going to be the most scientific of tests, but we're going to have fun. And you know, sometimes it's about having fun. Right, Tim? We'll see if this is actually scientific or more fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting because most trucks are modified these days. Everybody's modifying your truck, and you still want to use it as a truck. The same thing happens with lift kits and all sorts of stuff. So,
well, I know this, Tim. If you get one of those like bro-dozers, you know, where
yeah,
those, you know, where you have to have like let's say a 2-foot drop to tow, that definitely reduces your towing capacity.
Yeah.
All right, Andre, hold up. That's good. You gotta hook up the hitch. So Andre, what kind of hitch is this? Not hitch, but what kind of a...
Yes. So it's called the Poly Block.
Okay.
Basically, it's a three-dimensional hitch. Tim, you know Mr. Truck?
Yeah.
You know Ken Sunling? He showed me these pins. They're called easy pins, but they're usually never easy. You just turn it this way. Do you see that?
Okay.
It's Mr. Truck. Blame Mr. Truck for that.
I will be sending him an email.
Okay.
But did he take it out to the barn and like twist it with himself? I mean,
I don't know.
So let's see. Looks like.
Which way does it go, Andre? Does it go with the pointy end up or the pointy or the T end?
No, it's
up?
like this, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Oh, I already see a problem, Andre. You have to lower it.
Where's your fancy fix?
I'm not using my power jack right now.
Why not?
We're manly men.
Power.
Yeah, we don't need power.
Take care of that, man.
Okay, so this is weird. So this hitch comes with a Black Series trailer, and it's an Australian design, and they put a spring in here, and it always just hits me in the face. Okay.
Well, that's a little weird.
Okay. So now you need to guide me, Tim.
Yep.
And you need to guide me and make sure I can get.
That doesn't move at all. So.
It
Wow.
moves. It moves up and down, and it moves side to side. So
I have a thought. Like, let's take something pretty simple and make it more difficult. Yeah.
Well,
Good idea.
Tim, it's an off-road trailer. Can't you tell? This is for serious like Moab white rim trail camping. This isn't in the cornfields where you used to go, dude. This is there's nothing outbacky in Nebraska. All right, Andre, keep it coming. I think we're gonna have to go down a little bit.
Yeah, I think. There you go. Okay, slowly. Up just a touch. Up just a touch.
Hold on, go forward. Go forward.
Just an inch. Stop.
Yeah, try again. That's the problem. If you don't get it right in the slot, it twists up or down. There you go. We got it.
Yeah.
Nice work, Andre.
I'm back.
Keep coming back.
Stop. Finn.
Oh, here. I gotta film.
Yeah, you have a job to do.
I'm not doing
It'd be
it very well.
nice if you did your job. Just saying.
Well,
let's see.
There you go. You got all the bits. Oh, you lost the
I
spring.
lost a bit.
You lost the spring, Tim.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Losing my mind over this thing.
Okay, now you gotta go measure squat before we... All right, Andre, you're good. Come on out and measure, dude. All right, we are good. Now you gotta measure.
okay. Do we have enough space to lower this?
Don't lower it yet. Don't lower it! Because you want to measure before... If you lower it down,
I thought we measured it at 39 on level ground. So
we measure again. Look at that.
So 38. and 3/4.
Okay.
So it's still about the same. Now, do we have enough travel on this jack left over in order to fully squish it? This is 700 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can see that's squatted.
Yeah, but we're not all the way down now. You can't. It's still not completely.
Well, folks, on part 2 of this video coming next week,
So now you got to drop that part, and raise it up so you can pull that back, right? Because
Oh, there you go. Good idea. Yeah, it's just you gotta
yeah, take the electric.
the foot.
Yeah, you gotta drop the foot.
how long is this video going to be?
This is going to be like a half-hour video, Andre.
Okay.
You guys are in for a long one here.
If you need to, go ahead and take a potty break.
Yeah.
Get a little cold one, whatever you want to do. Iced tea is good thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little bit of. This is seeing the sausage being made, literally.
It'd be nice if your team could put that little bit of funny music, like the
Yeah, that like circus music, Tim. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So check this out. Now you got to power this from the truck.
Actually, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of trailers say you have to use from the battery.
Yeah, and
that battery dies.
It dies all the time.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They're sitting, in some lot somewhere.
Yep.
Most of winter, and then all of a sudden you get back and the battery's dead.
Yep.
Well, this trailer has a lot of solar capability on the roof too, so it's supposed to be kind of self-charging and supposed to be able to power this.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Where is it? Here.
Hey, look at this! We got power!
Hey Tim, I think we need the block of wood.
You know where there's one? It's under the back tire of our new aluminum trailer.
Actually,
You got
I
it?
got it, Tim.
Oh, there's one over there too. Nice work, Andre. I am
This is like
unfortunately
NASCAR.
holding
This
this
is what they do.
very heavy camera. I can't go and help.
Oh,
Ah!
this is.
There you go. Okay, good stuff.
Splinter.
This is how they do it in NASCAR.
Yes. We are trained professionals. Don't do this at home.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Now,
Success.
Now we can drop it all the way.
You think?
Yeah.
What if I did it wrong?
Now we're gonna get full squattage, Andre. A little more squattage. Keep going.
I'm out of jack.
Can't go any higher?
No, because he's running. He's got to drop.
They gotta drop the wheel back.
You know what this is? This is. All right, boys.
This is the world's most
Hold it.
boring video. Yeah, bye. So if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, he's gotta get that.
you have to shift the hole placement.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. This is almost like a towing how-to video.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, but let's
This is
face it,
like-
Tim. This is what having a camper means for
Yeah.
most people.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is real world.
Imagine your wife yelling at you.
Oh yeah.
Your wife's like ready to.
You're hungover. You're sunburnt. You gotta get home.
And
you
there's
gotta work in the
mosquitoes.
morning. You've been burnt. Yeah, you've been bugs 1,000 times. Like, yeah. And I'm telling you, it's probably dark out where you're doing this too.
It
Which
is
is
dark.
always benefit, right?
Yeah. And your kids screaming.
Oh yeah. You know.
Are we squatting yet?
Yeah, we're squatting. Hopefully, we didn't lose the tape measure.
Christmas.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're off.
We
work,
are
Andre.
squatting.
Wow, that is. I'm going to be really interested now to see what happens with that
You
one.
know what Mr. Truck also taught me? You know, he's got like 5 decades of experience. He taught me to go like this, just so the springs on the truck kind of settle. You know what I'm saying? So,
Or you could drive it.
or you could drive it around the block.
All right. So what's the number, Andre?
So this is the stock Tundra, right?
Right. Yeah.
About 700 pounds of tongue weight on the hitch.
37. That's the number.
So it's about 2 inches of squat.
Yeah.
It was 38 3/4. Now it's 36 3/4. It's about 2 inches.
So Tim, explain this theory. If you get a lift kit in the front, why would that make your truck squat more?
So the idea is that trucks have a rake to them, and the reason they have the rake to them is when you put stuff in the bed or put squat on them, that way you have additional travel there, so that way it levels them out, right? Yes. And so if you're like this and you put squat on it, you'd end up like this. You're like leveled, your idea is going to go more on the back end. But if you have the rake already, all we're doing when we're squatting this with a trailer is we're making the truck level again, and we're taking the rake out of the front end. That's the theory.
I see. What if you have a Carolina? What's that called on here? The Carolina squat. Yeah, where it's rake this way.
Let's be honest here. If you're doing a Carolina squat, you're not towing.
and now it's illegal. I got the splinter out.
Good.
Okay. All right.
I got the splinter out. Okay.
All right. Let's hook up to the truck.
Well, there we go. So, no Andres were harmed in the filming of this video?
Well, not a lot.
not many Andres. Okay.
All right, so...
I would definitely be enjoying a cold one at this point in the video.
Me too, right?
But hey, if you guys are in this far, you might as well just buckle on in and hang out to the end. You've gone in this far, you're committed, I figure.
Committed. Yeah. We applaud you.
And an easy way to tell them apart, just in case you're, uncertain of the Tundras, is ours is red and Tim's is blue.
And believe it or not, we totally planned that out. Completely.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Tim, do you want to handle that spring?
Yeah,
be careful. Don't hit yourself.
What's the thing called? You said this
Polyblock.
And this is Australian?
Yeah, it's Australian design.
Oh, okay, because this is kind of an Australian designed camper, right?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's articulating hitch. I mean, you can see where this twists, right? So I like it. I mean, it's an issue.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lose the truck.
Okay, that's
okay, Andre, you're good to go. Just go off foot, Andre. Okay. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Go farther. Farther. That's good. Okay, we'll pull out the hitch. All right, good. That's good. Stop.
Okay.
All right. You want to get the other truck, Andre? You got to give the key.
Here. I can go get it too. Here,
all right, Tim's gonna get it. All right, Tim's gonna get his truck, Andre.
Okay, let me pull away.
All right. And while they switch trucks, let's talk about the new Toyota Tundra. As you know, both TFL and Tim over there decided this year to get the new truck because, well, there hadn't been a new truck in a long time, so we thought it'd be good to test the Tundra. But unfortunately for us, it's time to say goodbye to that Tundra. Bye-bye. We are exchanging it for a Silverado ZR2. It's coming next week. So if you're interested in the Tundra, shoot us an email at ask@TFL Truck, and we will happily sell it to you. Keep in mind, we already have an offer of $55,000 for it, believe it or not, and that truck cost $57,000. I can't believe we have an offer for $57 already. I know, it's crazy times, right?
It's crazy.
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, we may end up trading it because there's a tax advantage, or if somebody's crazy and really is in love with our red limited, shoot us an email.
More passenger. Okay, let me put the hitch in.
Oh, he also put steps on his. Look at that! Wow. So he's not only done the leveling kit, but he's also done steps. All right, Andre, let's see if you can acquit yourself better than the competition here. Okay.
Okay, so can you see it in the camera there?
Yeah.
Try go slow.
You're gonna have to go a little bit lower, I think.
Okay, go now. A little slow. Okay, good. Keep going.
Nice, good work,
Tim. A little bit more.
Stop. First try.
Hold on.
Winner.
We have a coupling.
Yeah, we're there. We're good.
We're there.
We're good. I don't think we're gonna hook it up. All right, we don't need to do more than that.
No,
we're not driving.
Springs.
We're not going anywhere. You want to shut it off so we don't have engine note? All right, let's measure it, Andre. Not that.
Yeah, before
and after.
Before the weight, right?
Yeah.
So it's approximately the same place, right?
Yeah, it's about the same. 39. It's almost identical.
Yep, there you go. Just under 39.
Okay.
Right there.
All right, hey Roman, let's go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is it. This is the whole deal. Is that there's a metal plate right here, 4 bolts that go on top of the shock there, and spring, and just makes the truck that much taller.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
How much does that cost?
It's like $150, $175 in that range.
Yeah.
But I think the labor is a lot more than the
Yeah,
part
how long did it
itself.
take him to install it?
Well, I was at their facility, so they were experts on it. They took them probably an hour and a half or so.
That's a lot. For
Tires off,
Yeah.
this off, that. Then they had to go align it too.
Okay.
So you
Alignment,
have to do all these kind of steps to get that done.
But does it affect ride quality at all, or is it about the same?
I didn't notice anything. It's supposed
Because
to be.
you're not preloading the spring, right?
No, it really, 2 things. First of all, it's like a half mile per gallon difference in fuel economy, and it was
you're taller.
a little bit taller, aerodynamics,
Okay.
right? And ride quality wasn't an issue at all. And I was actually took me about a 2 weeks to decide whether I liked it,
Okay.
because it is so minor. But when you get our trucks together,
It's visible.
it's visible.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's an inch.
Well, you know
know-
what a lot of people do with it. They want to put bigger tires on, right?
Yeah,
And
so
it gives you just enough to put a little bit meatier tire on there because the front is where it's going to end up rubbing because you're steering with the front.
Yeah,
the back is not an issue.
It's a cheap way to add bigger tires without doing a lick kit.
Yeah. So that's what most people use that for. You know, usually when you do any kind of aftermarket stuff, right, you end up decreasing either in real term numbers or in on-road performance your towing capability. So we'll see if there's more squat. And
All right, I'm going down.
let's say squat is bad. All right, go down, Andre. Of course, that is Toyota's new rear suspension, Andre.
I need to jump on the hitch because I jumped on the other hitch.
Yeah,
Right?
go jump on it. Do your Mr. Truck thing. All right. The moment you've all been waiting for the last...
Drum roll?
What is this? 22 minutes, guys. That's how long we've been filming. And
Hold on.
don't put it on a weed.
It's a weed.
Look at it.
This is scientific.
This is so precise. What?
So we're getting less squat.
That is crazy.
How's that less squat?
Yeah, it is.
It's less squat.
It's like 1 3/4 inches instead of 2 inches.
Well, there you have it.
That is a shocker, actually. I kind of believe. I mean, it makes sense, right? You get rid of the rake, you have more squat. I mean, logically, it makes sense. We're all the way down.
Leave your comments below.
But also you have magical springs because you have the same payload, heavier truck.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
The heavier the truck,
I'm just better.
the better the motion in the ocean.
You know, I tell you, but this Nebraska truck, man, it really holds up well.
Well,
my
can I kind of add some scientific know-how to this?
Sure.
Well, you know, if I were being critical, I would say that the fact that we're doing it on, you know,
Gravel?
gravel
That probably doesn't help, right?
might not help. Just saying, it's not the most controlled of environments here.
But it's the flattest ground we could find out here, and I mean,
Yeah.
Both trucks in the same spot. I thought. I don't think we backed up. I don't know. That could be possible.
Well, how much air pressure is in the tire? That's another variable that we didn't think about.
So this truck has 5,000 miles plus.
Yeah.
We have 7,000 miles
I'm
plus.
saying if there's less air pressure
Yes.
in this one, that would also account for it.
I don't. I mean,
Do you have the TPMS? Can we turn it on?
I have 30. I think.
Yeah. Here, Andre, let's go look at the TPMS.
It should be about the same.
It should be, but who knows? Maybe
Maybe Tim is.
maybe Tim put nitrogen in his. Did you put nitrogen in? You probably can't get there with the door open.
Yeah. Here's the door.
You got to close the door.
Okay.
Trailer detected.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of
good.
fancy like that. All right, and then
You got to go to the TPMS.
I'm like, where's the?
Yeah, I don't know where it's
Might
at.
be under here.
Oh, there it is. There you go.
It takes a while for it to come to life, so this video is going to be another 10 minutes.
Yeah, because it's not. It doesn't.
Why don't you fire yours up, and then by the time mine comes up, yours comes up.
Here, Roman.
Oh, thank you, Andre.
Okay.
And
So,
you want to talk about the new rear suspension while we're waiting for Tim's to fire up?
It is a new suspension. Actually, this truck is completely new frame, redesigned suspension, coil springs in the back, right?
Yeah.
So multi-link, but these two trucks are both limited trim. They're both TRD off-road. They both have Bilstein shocks, right, Tim?
Well, Tim, let's do a quick episode of Know You're Wrong here while you're waiting, okay? So I'm going to put it out there. Tim, you hate your truck. Know you're wrong.
Like I said, I don't love it. It's a hard truck to love because there's so much stuff off-putting, like design, and the rear bumper really pisses me off. I don't hate it. I've gotten to appreciate it more. I should say I appreciate it more the more I've driven it. It rides nice. The fuel economy is a lot better than prior generation. Not as good as EPA, but it's a lot better. And
you're arguing Andre's side. So Andre, you're supposed to be saying that stuff, right? You're the good cop. You're the bad cop, right?
No,
good cop, bad cop.
I don't think it's about good cop, bad cop.
That's a format for you to know you're wrong.
True. So it's devil's advocate, basically.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I would immediately say that the first point you're making is why is it taking so long to get the TPMs?
Oh, there.
You got it. Right?
So what is it?
30, 35, 36.
Okay.
So I think,
yeah.
it seems like, I think that's
where it should be, yeah.
Yeah. So
want to go fire up that one?
I'll bring it down.
All right, I'll do the Know You're Wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
You got it.
I'll do the other side of it. So, it's funny because, like, our trucks were probably made very close to each other, but it seems like we've got like two different experiences with the trucks, right? You had issues with your screen. You've had issues with the login screen, which we have had too.
I've had
the door thing,
window trim. I think maybe it's my fault or whatever. I think I'm just pickier on this little detail stuff. It really bothers me. But you guys have had more experiences towing and driving than I have with it.
Yeah, we towed a lot with it. We've got over 7,000 miles on it already. And you're not in love with the seats, right?
The seats are fine. They're not awesome, but I don't have a problem. The biggest thing is I like this.
Look, here, I find that, what happened was the old truck was abysmal in fuel economy, right? It was just horrendous. And they made it competitive with the Ford, the Chevy, the Ram, and that's what you get with Toyota, right? They're never, very rarely, except for the hybrid drive, do they actually innovate. You know what I mean? They're evolutionary, not revolutionary.
But do you think that impacts us, right? So, like, you look at all these trucks that we drive, and I'll turn this off so we don't have all the noise, but I just expect more today.
Yeah, because the truck wars have gotten so heated, right?
Yeah.
Especially now with electrification, you've got Ford doing things like onboard power. You've got now Chevy with the ZR2 doing front and rear lockers. You've got the TRX over there.
What I've said about this truck is
horsepower. There's just so much innovation. Is it enough to just kind of be competitive? You need to actually take it beyond where the bar is.
I think so.
I worry this truck is going to get really old fast. I feel like they're not going to update it for a while like they did the prior generation. And I think RV's innovating so quickly.
Well, look. Ford came out with the twin turbo a few years ago, right? It's like 5 years now, something like that, right? So
the original caboose was like 10 years ago.
10 years. Okay, so longer, 10 years ago. And then, of course, there's a hybrid version of this, but Ford has been doing. You've got the hybrid
for like a year and a half or so.
To me, this caught up. But it didn't press the bar.
No, it didn't leapfrog, right?
It's kind of it, because I think you have to these days. And the consumer's so much different. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, we buy trucks, we have an expectation, whatever. The younger consumer, the 20, 30-year-olds guys, they have a whole different expectation level of these trucks.
Well, I think the thing that you said on your podcast was the most interesting. You said that Ram has this opportunity to build a plug-in hybrid, and I think it's a good solution, right? Why isn't anybody doing a plug? Toyota could have been the first plug-in hybrid, right? Yeah. Where you get the best of both worlds. You could drive it around to work on all electric, right? And then when you're towing, you dip into the traditional internal combustion engine and you can go cross country, and yet nobody has done that. It's a huge opportunity that they just kind of walked away from.
Yeah, and they have technology to do it. I just think they set this up for towing, which doesn't make any sense for the hybrid towing.
The Prius Prime, the RAV4 Prime, that's exactly what these are.
Tundra Prime. Okay.
Tundra Prime.
People keep saying
unless they're going to pull out of their hat one of these days, but it's like that could be. They could do that, just little change, and all of a sudden our viewpoint of this truck would shift a little bit. It'd be like, wow, it's a whole different dynamic.
And I'm like, I told these guys when we were at the launch of this, and they looked at me like, I just fell out of a tree. I said, you guys should do a Lexus version of this, right? Like the Lexus TS700, right?
That's what the capstone. I mean,
This would, if you made this into a Lexus, this could easily be $100,000 truck,
and
people would pay for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, the reality of the people that understand Lexus, it's a better dealer experience.
Yeah.
And these, I'm telling you, these young kids that are coming up, they have an expectation that they want this stuff.
This is not quite Lexus. I mean, this is still Toyota.
All right, let's see what ours is.
34.
34.
Let me show you.
Okay. Yeah.
So you do have more pressure.
Yeah.
But it's slightest margin.
Yeah, this is like...
Yeah, you gotta close it. Sorry.
34. You were near 35, right?
Yeah. I had 35, except for the front left was 36.
But I was doing more drag racing, so I burned the rubber off the back of my tires more. So...
Or I'm just full of more hot air.
You have a lot of hot air.
I hear that a lot in the comments.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I'm pretty confused. I think that's the end story. I would expected my truck to squat more.
Or at least visually.
Yeah.
At least. Because it's a visual thing also, not just a physical thing.
I think what's interesting is we're a little bit of a level there, but it doesn't look that bad squatted. I still got plenty of room in the tires.
All right, thank you guys for joining us for this half-hour video.
It was a podcast.
If you guys want to hear or see more of Tim, head over to Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Did I say that right? Is it Pickup Truck Plus SUV Truck? Yeah, Talk.
If you do pickuptrucktalk.com, you find everything.
There you go. For more, of course, from Andre, head on over to tfl-studios.com. And yeah, I think we've proven that there is a lot more to discuss in the comments below.
I'll be curious.
To be continued.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
See you guys next time. Ciao.